Hi, my name is Minda Vane. I am from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and as a young mother, I juggle from being a full-time mother, worker, and student. I'm 21 years old and have worked variety jobs since I was 16 to get my foot in the door with expanding my work, background, and experience. I'm a full-time worker, mother, and student. I do it all to build a stable foundation for me and my son's future. At the age of 20, I have changed my focus into pursuing my education and to build a career for myself. I have always enjoyed opening to new opportunities to help me expand my experiences ever since I started working at the age of 16. The thrill of making my own money and being independent was my motivation. This helped me learn responsibility at an early age and helped me build a work background for myself. And being a young mother helped me face my fears and take on new challenges, which opened doors for me that I never thought was possible. I've always been dedicated, very team oriented, but I was stubborn. I always took on the responsibility of stepping up if nobody else did. But sometimes my work would go unnoticed, which would upset me. I failed to realize that this was a stepping stone for me to go out of my comfort zone and that this gave me an image of leadership that I never thought was in me. This inspired me to only look forward and that although nobody saw the hard work and dedication I put in, it doesn't mean I'm worthless. Although they didn't, I believed in myself, and I'm sure down my career path someone else will appreciate the hard work I put in. I first started working at JCPenney. I was 16 at the time. I started working to take on responsibility for myself because money was tight in my household. I had applied there and was nervous if I would even get a call back since I had no work background. The next week after coming home from work, my sister told me I received a call for an interview at JCPenney. I was so nervous for my interview, but I wanted to be confident and think positive that everything would work out. Waiting to hear a call back and receive a call to go in for a second interview. I was feeling pumped that this was my step closer to getting my own money and making something out of myself. Aced my second interview, and now waiting to hear if I got the position or not. A couple days go by, and I got a call back and was offered the position. I was stoked and couldn't wait to start. My dedication and thrill to always learn something new were great for my managers. I was offered to help train new associates due to my leadership skills and quick learning. This helped me step out of my comfort zone. I was able to break the barrier of communication with a variety of people, build friendships with all my coworkers, take on new roles and projects, help me open up new opportunities to see what I was capable of. After working for varieties of jobs and having my son, I realized it was time to move forward and build a career for myself, and with that, it was to further my education. I wanted to go to the field where I was most interested in, with so many sisters in the healthcare field, and with their insights of how it was, I found it to be a good fit for me, and with my family's support, I was thrilled to enter a field that had many opportunities I could take on. With the many events that happened in my life, I finally persuaded into finding a college that was a good fit for me. After doing so many research of online schooling, I came across Herzing University and applied for a medical assisting program right away. Juggling through working full-time and being a full-time mother, I wanted to find something that wouldn't interfere with my regular schedule I already had set. I felt confident about this program. I had only seen good reviews about it. I got a call from my advisor and took my math, science, and English test and was accepted into the program. I was thrilled and did all my paperwork that needed to be done so I could start as soon as possible. I started my courses in the summer. I had 2 classes at first. Juggling through working every day and getting assignments in on time was hard. I was barely making it because I was so exhausted and adjusting to a new schedule was hard. While attending full-time classes, I was exhausted, but I was thrilled and motivated to keep pushing myself to get everything done on time. With all the sleep at night and hard work, I managed to get on the dean's list in my fall semester. This pushed me to even do better, and it was a goal of mine that I have achieved. While I was experiencing hardships, I kept doing my best to get good grades and hopefully to be on the dean list again. Pursuing my degree and having college background helped me step foot into a lot of job opportunities for me. This gave me the motivation to keep working hard because hard work never goes unnoticed. My decision to attend Herzing University has been rewarding and a decision I consider one of the most important I ever made in my life. I have found the strengths in me that I never knew I had. The classes and workload I have proved to be challenging and rewarding. It is a proud moment of mine when I had put in hard work and dedication to get my assignments done on time. Accomplishing tons of workloads is good, but being able to use that knowledge is rewarding and makes me proud that I'm able to use what I learned. Pursuing a career has helped me outlook of how hard work will pay off and how many opportunities you get to take on afterwards. While being a full-time mother, worker, and student is hard and a challenge I had to take on, it only made me realize it was better to start somewhere than not to start at all. I feel my son pushed me to take on this journey that I was afraid to take on for myself. He makes me fearless and that I can do anything. He's my number one supporter and motivation to keep pushing myself, to do the things out of my comfort zone. With all the events that happen in my life, I'm glad I have someone to go through this journey with and never judge me no matter where I'm at in life. This has helped me expand my opportunities and open doors for me where I can use my abilities, and I wouldn't have had it any other way. Pursuing what I love most all at once, being a mother to my son, being able to work full time, and following my dreams all in one.